Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I thought I'd make a quick video on showing you how I shoot videos, or what gear more, I guess is what this would be, and what gear I use to shoot videos on. I've been pretty bogged down with homework lately. Finals are starting to come up, school's ending, but once that's out, I will be making a lot more videos for you guys. I have lots of ideas in mind, I just need to have the time to do them. I'm honestly, I just finished writing a paper for one of my classes, and so I'm making this video real quick while I got the time. So it's just be a quick video on like what gear I use to shoot and make these videos on. So I hope you guys enjoy. So let's get started. So the first thing I do, I'm gonna go over my video equipment first. So the first thing I shoot on, something on my lens there. Well, first is my EOS R. It's the camera I shoot on. It's the camera I use for everything. I actually love this camera. Yeah. So then for my microphone up top, I have a Rode Video Go microphone, which it's just like an entry-level microphone, something special. I think it was like $50 or something off Amazon. The lens I've been shooting on for these vlogs is the Canon 24-105 f4 lens. It's just the lens that came with my camera. I actually really like it though because it's wide angle and it's really sharp. The only thing I hate about it is the aperture. It's pretty closed down, so anything low light it sucks at. So pretty much I have to shoot by this window right now so you can see me, or else you wouldn't be able to see me. Yeah. Ooh. So I've actually, okay, so I'm gonna try, no guarantees, I'm gonna try to shoot this edit this video on DaVinvi Resolve instead of Premiere Pro. I just downloaded it the other day and I'm kind of curious. I've heard that a lot of people have switched to it. It's I think like $350 to $400, something like that, but they have a free version that you can use to try it out. So I'm gonna see if I like it, and I'm gonna try it. We'll see. Anyways, yeah, so back to what I was saying. Yeah, so I use my EOS R to shoot on. Actually, so I have a battery grip for my EOS R. So it makes it a little heavier, but I really like it because I can take portraits significantly easier. And I have 2 batteries, so my camera doesn't die as quickly, which is really nice. Because I know that was one of the bigger complaints when this camera came out. Is battery life. Although I haven't had a battery life issue in general with it, but that was one of the complaints that I heard about it. So yeah, let's move on. So that's my camera. Let me go over here and show you the rest of my gear real quick. So here is my Canon 70-200 f2.8 lens. I bought this lens used. I actually really like it though. It's the first one with IS, image stabilization. So it's not the sharpest, but it gets the job done when I need it. And if I do need a sharp photo, I can just close it down. So then here's my favorite lens, which I've been using so much lately. This is a Sigma 85mm f1.4 art lens. It's super sharp, and I use this for pretty much everything I do now except vlogging because it's too zoomed in. I need to bring it more with me, but my backpack, which I'll show you in a minute, is just way too small to carry all of my equipment, and this is such a big lens, it's easier not to bring it with me when I'm like hiking or something like that. But yeah, so then next I have so I've actually had this lens for a while now. Super Takamara, I think that's what it says. It's a 50mm 1.4. I like to shoot some video on this, but that's about it. But I did get an adapter for it to an EF mount, so I can use it on my camera. So here's a lens I've not used too recently. I don't use this lens that much anymore just because it's not very sharp, and I have my 85mm. But it's a 50mm 1.4 from Canon. It's not an L series. It's nothing special. It's not my favorite. The focus on it's not great. It's not super loud. It's super loud, I mean. And it's just not sharp at all. I have to stop it down to like f2 to get anything quality out of it. Here's a kit lens that I use actually on my I will use this sometimes if I just need a really wide video, because it goes to 18 millimeters. Now Canon will crop it in, so you can't actually go to 18 millimeters, but it's ever so slightly wider when I'm in 4K mode on this camera. So, and what I did actually a while ago, I might get judged for this. So what I did a while ago, I might get judged for this, but actually a long time ago, I tried to make this work on just a regular 5D back before the EOS R was out, and before you could use EFS lenses on this camera full frame. I cut the plastic out here to try to make it work, and it actually kind of, not saying you should do this, but it helped me. So there's not as much vignetting actually around the lens because there's no plastic bit here that would be getting rid of some of the light. So I don't know, that worked for me. Probably shouldn't do it, but just saying. And then here I just got I got teleconverter, 2 teleconverters on here. I think it's like a 1.2. Okay, yeah, so 1.4 zoom. Yeah, so teleconverter, I got 1.4 zoom on this one, and I think the one on top is like a 2 times zoom. Yeah, 2 times zoom on the one on top. And then I got these teleconverters made by Tamron, and then the extension tube is a brand I haven't heard of. I don't know, but I got a few of these extension tubes around right now. I usually just keep them all together like this. They're not right now though. And then, so those are the majority of my lenses. I keep my charger right here in the middle of my lenses, on top of this light that I have. Actually I have a smart light in there, but that's besides the point. Yeah, so that's the majority. That's actually pretty much all my lenses. Mine is the one I'm shooting on right now. So then moving on, I actually have 2 tripods. So I got this Oben tripod, which I actually really love. It's a carbon fiber tripod. It's compact, so I can take it pretty much anywhere with me, and I use this one all the time. This is my main tripod. Yeah, so if you're wondering, the tripod is the Oben CT3535, and the head on it the head came with it. I actually got this tripod from B&H. I bought it actually in New York when I was in New York. I bought it from the actual store in person, but the head came on it is the BE208T. Yeah, so really like it. Really small, compact. I take it everywhere with me. And then my other tripod I can't really pick up. So this is my other tripod. It's very heavy. It's made of metal. I don't bring it with me too often for anything except for video, because since it is so heavy, I put a video head on it, video tripod head. So, which is actually a great way to get to my next gear. So my next gear, since I have an EOS R, my next piece of equipment is the Ninja Atomos 5, which allows me to shoot 4K at 10-bit on my EOS R. And on that video that comes out of it, just looks amazing, and I love it so much. And then I just have a 512 gig Samsung SSD that goes in it. And then I just obviously I connect it through this HDMI cable right here. The head on here, it's just a cheap newer head, but it works out very well. It's a semi-fluid head, and I like it. It gets the job done. So lately for my setup while I'm shooting at home, I've been using the monitor on the tripod and my camera on my other tripod, so I can kind of see myself easier, and shooting at 4K when I'm doing those like talking head videos. So yeah, that's my setup for that. Yeah, I love that thing. I shot one of my friend's music videos using that, and it came out pretty cool. Next, this one's probably gonna not interest you guys as much. I don't know, maybe it will. This is going back to my computer video that I made. This is my computer that holds all my photos and videos on it. It's got an X79 motherboard in there. It's Intel, so it's a bit of older specs, but it works very well for what it is. It's got a Xeon, if I remember, 3890. I don't remember what Xeon. It's an 8-core 16-thread CPU. More than what I need it for. I just use it to store photos and videos. It's got a GTX 970 in there. Once in a while my friend will use it to play games on when I have friends over and stuff, but main use is just as a storage server. It's got 32 gigs of RAM, and then I just got an Ethernet cable going to my other computer from this, connected to a switch. So yeah. So that's pretty much all this is. So moving on, this is my backpack I use that I take with me everywhere I go. It's just a low pro backpack. It's a decent brand, although it's too small for what I use it for. I don't remember exactly which one this one is. It's the, I don't know, I think it says inside somewhere. Okay, found it. So this is the low pro photo hatchback, 16 liter 4W, whatever that means. So if you're all curious about that, actually I do like the backpack. If I were to buy it again though, I'd get the bigger version. It just can't hold all of my things, but it's great for when I go hiking and stuff like that. So yeah, it's got storage up top. It's got 2 pockets for like a lens or whatever you want to put in there, a little extra space here, and then it's got another pocket back here to hold like a bit of accessories, and then at the front, what actually I keep in here is cleaning supplies from like my camera, so like sensor cleaning stuff. And then I also keep basically just most of the time I keep cleaning supplies in here. Once in a while I'll fit my drone in here and stuff like that. And then in the back, I've shown you guys this before, I just keep my camera here and then the lens here, and then I don't ever use this for memory cards. It's too loose. The memory cards just fall right out. So that's my backpack. Oh, and it has a built-in rain cover down here, so if it's raining I can cover up the bag and protect anything inside of it. So for my flash, I use the Canon Speedlight 580EX. It's an older flash, but it gets the job done. So I'm not complaining about that. I don't really see a need to upgrade. So last but not least is my drone. It's a DJI Spark. Nothing too special about this. I just replaced the blades on it from that video where I crashed it, if you remember that. So I'll be doing a video on this soon. Looking forward to that. And I'm looking forward to flying it again. I just got these new blades on it. I haven't flown it since. So yeah, hope you guys are looking forward to that. So aside from the computer I showed you, let me show you my main editing computer back here. And then that's pretty much it for this video. So let's move on to that real quick. So this is my main editing computer here. Also my gaming computer, because I do play games. But it simultaneously works very well for editing photos and video. I mean, that's part of the reason why I put so much money into it, is for editing. So if you guys can see the side of it, sorry about all the cables, I know it's a mess down here. So it's got an i9 9900K, clocked at 4.8 gigahertz. I've tried 5 gigahertz, but I think it might be my motherboard holding it back. 16 gigs of RAM. I really need to upgrade. I need more RAM because I've been running out a lot recently. And then a RTX 2080. So yeah, this pretty much gets me through anything I throw at it. It's had no problem keeping up. So I love my computer, needless to say. And then for my setup on my desk, I have 2 monitors. So my main one's a 1440p Dell monitor. I think it's like 24 inches. I don't remember. I have something that I really like about Dell monitors. I don't know what it is. I think it's like the really thin bezels that they have. And the color accuracy, in my opinion, is pretty good on this monitor. And then my secondary monitor is not as nice, but it's a secondary monitor. It's a secondary monitor. It's another Dell monitor. Nothing special about this one though. Yeah, and then I actually have a third monitor over here, but I don't use it as often. It's just I have it sitting on my piano so that way I can play music and stuff like that. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, actually, so I just got this. It's a microphone stand for my desk. So that way I can like move it around and do whatever I need to for it and make like do voiceovers and stuff for videos. And it just sits right here when I'm not using it. So for my mouse, I have the Logitech MX Master 2. It's a very good mouse. It's very comfortable, great for video editing, photo editing, and then even some games. honestly. And then my keyboard is the Corsair K70 with Cherry MX Reds, so I like that. If you notice this, the only reason why this is like this is because my couple of my keys broke for the, I need to buy new keycaps, but a couple keys broke for the arrow keys, and these are the only replacement keys that come with the keyboard. So in the meantime, this is what I'm using as replacement keys. Just ignore that. But yeah. Okay guys, so that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry if that was boring to some of you, but yeah, like I said, I'm dealing with a lot of school work right now, and school's coming to an end, so as soon as it does, I'm going to have a lot of content for you guys. Well, at least I'm going to try to. I got a lot of ideas, at least. Problem's just getting out of the house, but I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.